Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here. Sorry to turn my TV down. I'm here to talk about news. We're going to start with the National Football League and work our way with what I have on my schedule. So for football, a little bit of trash talking going on here between Sean Payton, Keyshawn Bodie said they're going to have plenty of rest after this 2 weeks. His message to the fans ahead of the AFC Championship game, and Keyshawn Bodie said you can rest in Cancun too. So we have a little bit of trash talking heading to the game this week. I think Milton Williams might have said something as well. A lot of trash talking going on ahead of the AFC title game. So that was a story from last night. So let's get to the news today. So Indiana quarterback Fernando Mendoza announced he is declaring for the NFL draft, where he is widely expected to be the ~1 overall pick. Obviously, he's declaring for the draft. Hopefully the Raiders don't ruin him, because he's a really good player. And he's an even better person. So hopefully the fucking Raiders don't ruin him. Now you got Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty, Mendoza, get an offensive line, some more receivers, you're set. So the Bills head coaching interview schedule today. They will be interviewing Mike McDaniel, the Chargers offensive coordinator. Saturday, Commanders run game coordinator Anthony Lynn and former Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver. Then Sunday, Jaguars offensive coordinator Grant Udinski. All the interviews will be conducted in person in Florida this week and weekend. And Buffalo's making sure their best player and face of the franchise, Josh Allen, will have a significant say of the next head coach. The Chargers have requested Ravens defense coordinator Zach Orr to interview for their vacant defense coordinator job. Per source, he spent the past 2 seasons in charge of Baltimore's defense and previously worked alongside former Chargers DC Jesse Minter. Freaking jersey swaps. Yep, Zach Orr requested. Keeps running up through here. So, former Colts quarterback and current St. Michael Catholic High School coach Philip Rivers is interviewing today for the Buffalo Bills head coaching job. That would be crazy. I saw this, I'm like, what? Not every day you see this. Maybe I guess he might want to get into coaching, but his last career playoff game came as a member of the Colts against the Bills during the 2020 COVID season. The Eagles interviewed Dolphins senior pass game coordinator Bobby Slowick for their offensive coordinator job, so they interviewed Bobby Slowick. Cam Chancellor will be the Seahawks honorary captain. The Chiefs announced that the official hiring of Eric Bieniemy is official. Welcome back as their offensive coordinator. The Falcons completed an interview with Ian Cunningham for their general manager opening. The Patriots, they ruled out Harold Landry for Sunday's AFC Championship game versus the Broncos due to knee injury. Matt Collins, Carlton Davis, and Martin Mapu are questionable. Abdomen, concussion, and hip injuries. Seahawks activate George Holani and Elijah Roy off injured reserve. The Falcons also completed an interview with Josh Williams for their general manager opening. The Bills, they completed an interview with Phil Rivers as expected. The Steelers completed an in-person interview with Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver for their head coaching position. They just need to get. We know they're going to get Chris Shula probably. Pat Bryant, Broncos receiver, has no injury designation for Sunday's AFC Championship game. And the Ravens request to interview Chiefs defensive line coach Joe Cullen, who previously spent 5 years coaching in Baltimore for their defensive coordinator's job. That is all from Schefter. So the Browns' operation at finding a new head coach includes questionnaires, a multi-part essay, a personality test, and additional homework, per Tom Plister. They've already had 2 candidates withdraw from the opening. You are the Cleveland Browns. You're lucky your coach is even considering this. Browns might be the first organization in NFL history to not have a head coach. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna hire. That's crazy, man. So, per Schefter, rumors Chris Shula, Mike McCarthy, and Anthony Weaver are considered the favorites to win the Steelers' head coaching job. I would say Chris Shula is probably the favorite. With the Dolphins in salary cap hell, they are, in quote, almost assuredly releasing star receiver Tyreek Hill, says FLA Sports Buzz. They could, but I don't know. Report, Indiana corner D'Angelo Pons is officially declared for the draft. Mel Kiper has him as his number 5 cornerback in this class. Report, 3 coaches potentially in play for the Cardinals' vacancy at head coach, according to Schefter. Raheem Morris, Michael LaFleur, and Anthony Campanile. It's viewed as me as the weakest of this cycle, but those are 3, probably, I guess, maybe coaches potentially in play. The rumors, the Titans have spoken with offensive coordinator Arthur Smith about their vacancy at offensive coordinator. A bunch of familiarity from the time he spent in Tennessee previously. So, Chargers offensive coordinator, we already talked about Mike McDaniel. The feeling around the league is that Tua played his last down for the Dolphins per Schefter. Dawson Knox, who has a $17 million cap hit for 2026, says he's uncertain with his future in Buffalo. The Steelers are strongly considering former Cowboys and Packers head coach Mike McCarthy for their vacancy head coach. I think it's pretty much up to McCarthy and maybe Shula. Anthony Weaver maybe, but I would say probably either Shula or McCarthy. So some things here from Rappaport. So Seahawks quarterback Darnold, Blake, and offensive tackle Charles Crossfoot are both off the injury report, are good to go. J.K. Dobbins is out, so not yet for the Broncos running back. He was limited all week. He is out. Yeah, I don't think he's going to come back, man, at this point. The Chargers completed an interview with Leonard Wilson for their defensive coordinator job. It's official. The Cowboys hired Coach Parker. They made it official today. I think it could be it here for the NFL. The Chargers also requested Rams assistant head coach, defensive pass game coordinator Aubrey Plaza to interview for their vacant defensive coordinator job, source said. But yeah, that's all the NFL we have here, so let's move on. So let's move on to NBA news. Don't have anything from Sham, so I'll just see what we have on NBA Central. So per the Steinline here, the Warriors are expected to contact the Miami Heat to discuss a Kuminga for Wiggins trade. League sources tell the Steinline that one avenue, which will certainly be explored, is the prospect of a Kuminga for Andrew Wiggins swap with Miami that potentially brings Wiggins back to the Bay Area after he was shipped to South Beach last February for Butler. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't know if they would want Jonathan Kuminga. I mean, Wiggins is playing good this year. Sure, maybe on this team he can't be the second option on a championship team like he was in 2022, because the team around just ain't good enough like it was then. But I mean, I would like to have Andrew Wiggins back.
I never understood why Coach kind of took him out of the rotation for the most part.
Oh, scroll, damn it. So, some players on the Knicks haven't bought into the, quote, wait over me team concept per Ian Begley. The interesting thing to me in digging around when the Knicks were struggling, something that kept coming up again and again, was that not everyone's fully bought to the roles, not everyone's fully bought to the way over me team concept. Man, the Knicks are just such a soft team. Trying to compete for a championship, you can't be this type of team. The Hornets could want up to 2 first-round picks for Miles Bridges, with teams like the Warriors, Bucks, and Suns showing interest. 2 first-round picks? Yeah, that ain't happening, man. Fuck out here with that. Shea leads NBA.com's MVP ladder. Who cares? But yeah, I think that's it. Honestly. So let's move on. So let's go to baseball here. Let's one thing here from Jeff Passion. Here today, right-handed reliever Sir Anthony Dominguez and the Chicago White Sox are in agreement on a 2-year, $20 million contract. Source tell ESPN Dominguez, 31, is expected to close for the White Sox, who used the money saved in the Luis Robert Jr. deal to continue adding. You know, they've had a solid offseason, man. You got Murakami found to their lap. Dominguez is a proven key reliever. Sean Newcomb. You get Luis Angel Acuna and the Luis Robert trade. So they done some stuff this offseason. White Sox did more than I expected. The Cubs are signing Chas McCormick to a minor league deal, includes the invitation to Major League Camp. So the Minnesota Twins were among the teams that showed interest in trading for starting pitcher Freddie Peralta before he was traded to the Mets. So they were one team showing interest before he went to the Mets. And nobody else really had a chance. Dane Dunning is a minor league deal with the Mariners. But yeah, I believe that is it for a little baseball here. Let's move on. So with wrestling, we have some wrestling news to talk about. So Powerhouse Hobbs, he's officially signed with WWE via Fightful Select. So hopefully he becomes a really good star. He's NXT bound, most likely, to start off. So WWE reportedly has plans to hold 3 shows in Saudi Arabia this year via Wrestling Observer. Why do they have to do 3 shows, man? Why even the fucking game I love? Why are they just going to Saudi so much, man? Oh, it's only 3 because it's going to increase as the years go on. So the Rock is reportedly wanted for WrestleMania 43 in Saudi next year. It will be offered the biggest deal ever made for anyone to be involved in a pro wrestling event. This is also from the Wrestling Observer. I mean, you figured they would probably try and do that. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious why they're going to Saudi, so they can try and bring in The Rock. So they're reportedly someone who did think Cody and Roman 3 for WrestleMania 42 this year was the way to go, but Triple H changed his mind, and all the creative in that direction went into the trash. That's a rare Triple H W. So tonight on SmackDown, the advertised card is AJ Styles meets with Nick Aldis, the White Six versus My Family Tree, motherfuckers. Julia and James versus Jax Legend, Bliss Flair, tag titles, number 1 contenders. Cody interview. Jay versus Chelsea Green. Carmelo Hayes, U.S. Open Challenge. Damon Priest versus Trick Williams. Johnny Gargano versus Nathan Frazier. The WWE Champion not advertised. As of now, Drew McIntyre is reportedly expected to walk into WrestleMania 42 as the undisputed champion. As of now, plans could change if that's expected. There's a lot of chatter surrounding WWE holding a major show in August later this year at Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. They previously held Clash of the Castle at the stadium in 2022. There's a possibility maybe they could go to Cardiff, Wales. Seth Rollins says people did not like his match teaming with Becky Lynch against CM Punk and AJ Lee. And Royce Keys will reportedly be the ring name for Powerhouse Hobbs and WWE. Okay. Royce Keys? Oh. WWE is fucking terrible sometimes with names. I mean, yeah, they put Walter to Gunther, like Mariah May, Blake Monroe. I mean, I'm used to those now. It'll probably just take me a little bit to get used to calling Powerhouse Hobbs Royce Keys. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you could have a better name. Could have a better name. It's Royce Keys. It's just kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll probably get used to it. I mean, got used to freaking calling Walter, Gunther, and Mariah May Blake Monroe, so probably just take a little bit to get used to. So, despite speculation, there are no plans for Adam Pearce to get back into the ring to wrestle. There's talk of New Japan trying to get, like, Tommaso Ciampa to work there. Cody Rhodes' heel turn is, quote, not happening right now. It won't happen until this deem it has to. Yeah, kind of not really surprising. I think it might be it here, honestly. for the wrestling news. Trey Miguel is re-signed with TNA. AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch is considered to be, quote, locked in for WrestleMania this year. And we already talked about Stone Cold, I believe, yesterday. So yeah, that's all to say for this news video. So leave a like and subscribe for more. Peace.